What's going on, people? Big up your damn selves each and every time, and welcome back to DRIFTY TV. Hope everyone is doing well. Hope everyone is good. This is a spontaneous one, guys. If anybody is able to join the stream, then they will. I just wanted. I felt like there was no need to try and bring this into a conversation after the Inter Milan game. That's why I did my best to find the time to be able to get it in before. So I'll be live till about 6 o'clock, guys, um, at the latest, to just discuss what it is and see where everyone's at with this whole situation. For everyone who watched the show 2 days ago, which would have been Sunday evening, which would have been the night drift, this is the day drift. So big up your damn selves, everyone. You will know we had a panel discussion about the Mo stuff, and it was like fresh, right? He did that on Saturday evening. We had a conversation on Sunday about it. A few days down the line now, but we've had the press conference. We've had the Carragher situation. We've had everybody talking about it. So there's a little bit more we can think about now, right? And I guess instead of talking to myself, I talk to you guys, because I have been talking to myself about this situation quite a bit, watching things develop and all that kind of stuff. First and foremost, though, I can see everybody jumping into the chat. Big up your damn selves every time, people. Appreciate you being here. Do me a favor and smash that like button. And I'm sure you're already subscribed, but just in case you aren't, don't forget to check and subscribe if you haven't already, people. On the road to 5K. And big up everyone for getting me to 3 as well. Let's go 5K. Right. What I want to, like, I've watched what Carragher said in full now. I've watched Slot's press conference. I've done all of the due diligence I needed to go on the things that we spoke about yesterday that I hadn't seen. So a lot of the conversations I had yesterday in the Monday night show was predicated on my own interpretation of the quote that was read to me, and what I know about that person as a person pertains to how I think they meant it, etc., right? Now I've watched it. I'll be honest with you. Disclaimer. I'm going to say some things that's probably going to annoy the people who love Salah. And it's weird because I also love Salah. But I have noticed, more so than any player I've ever seen in my life, maybe the only player that comes close is Gerrard, or would be worse is Gerrard, but we didn't have the internet in the age of Gerrard, right? Like, in terms of like the football YouTube world. So who knows what would have been never said about Gerrard at that time. But we live in this time, right? And in this current time, there is nobody that you can talk about where you get more scrutiny if it's from any form of criticism whatsoever of Mo Salah. And I do hate the fact that people would do all the comparisons, because I've heard people try and say, oh, well, you say this because you've been waiting for this moment because of what used to happen with him and Mane. I don't care if Mane is my favourite Liverpool player. I love Mo as well. And I was one of the people who always used to tell everyone to stop putting them against each other, because I don't believe they hated each other. That was a narrative that we let the rivals spin. And then, like, a lot of Liverpool fans themselves even started to run with it. Mo and Mane didn't hate each other. Like all brothers, you have frustration and you have times where there's things that will go on and maybe you disagree or whatever. It just is what it is. It just is what it is. So I really hate this. Oh, well, you love Mo. No, with all due respect, it's got nothing to do with anybody else. We're talking about Mo. Stop deflecting. Stop. Your love for Mo and the things that he's done have nothing to do with anyone else. Stop talking about other players and comparing him with other players. Let's stick on topic. Let's stick on topic. Yes, there are some points when people say those things that are true. I understand that. They're definitely true. And people are just pointing out some things that have to be said. That's a fact. If you're having a conversation, have a conversation about everything to make it fair and balanced. I understand that. But why every time we've spoken about Mo in this situation and what he's done, is it always, oh, but you're only doing this because of Mane? Or what about Gakpo? Or what about Ibu? I don't care about any of those guys. We'll address those guys individually on another time when that time is necessary. And they have been lambasted by the fan base on many occasions. Ibu and Gakpo have got it in the neck way more than Mo. Way more than Mo this season. Regardless of whatever's gone on, those two have got it in the neck way more. They are not getting away with it. They are not being mollycoddled. They are getting, in fact, if I was Ibu, I would probably be a little depressed at what I am reading and hearing about myself at the moment. Please, let's not keep on trying to deflect away from the Mo situation because you love Mo and there's other players playing poorly. And you know what I mean? That straw man argument, I don't want to do any of that. I want to talk about Mo and what's going on with Mo. And if we're talking about another player, we'll talk about what that player has said about the Mo situation, not how well or poorly that player is playing. For an example, when I was watching the presser today, and he could be lying, but I'm not going to just sit here and be a conspiracy theorist all the time and always talk about what I think it is and what it could be and all that kind of stuff. I'm just going to go off what I've seen. And then maybe we've got a deep diver because actions don't match it and all that kind of stuff. We'll do that at another time. But just based off of what he said, when I was listening to Slot in the press conference for the Inter Milan game, and he was asked about Chiesa. Now, this part here is very key. And this is one of the reasons why I'm kind of thinking it might be true. When the journalist, who I think was Italian, forgive me if I'm wrong, I think the journalist was Italian, asked him how he felt about the situation where Chiesa has spoken to Italy. I think in this instance, she actually used Gattuso as the example. But, you know, in the last however many times he hasn't gone to the Italy squad and they want him to go. He isn't being left out. He's choosing not to go. And Slot was asked the question, do you believe that Chiesa is right for what he's doing? And do you know why he's doing it? And Slot said last season was 100% about fitness. This season, he's a lot fitter than he was last season, but he's still not fit like he would want to be. The journalist also quoted Chiesa as telling Gattuso, I'm not fit enough and capable enough to come and play for Italy. Therefore, I don't want to take a space in the squad. Now, I can't lie to you. And you already know, I am Chiesa's #1 Liverpool supporter. Yeah. Maybe there might be somebody who's Italian who's above me. I'll get that. You know what I mean? Touche. But I would kind of like say I'm one of the top level Chiesa lovers of the Liverpool fan base. I love the guy, man. He's just so humble. He's such a good professional. His character, you can just tell being around him is fun. And not only that, and more importantly, he's a baller. And I haven't given up on the fact that he's a baller just because he's gone through a year or two of really poor fitness and injury issues. And he's never been the same since the ACL. I get that. But I still know he was a world-class talent before that ACL and he's a top player. And I love the kid. And I hope he stays at Liverpool and can contribute. But even I have to look at the situation of what Slot's done to him and listening to what he's saying to Gattuso himself and then listening to what Slot's saying. And I have to think maybe for real, he just ain't fit enough to keep playing. And that is why he's not playing. And yeah, we can see him running around like that amazing tracking back he did to block that goal in the Sunderland game. But that is a one brief moment, right? In comparison to playing week in, week out. Maybe that is just why he's not playing. Maybe Slot doesn't have it in for him. Maybe he just isn't that fit. And again, I'm not saying that he shouldn't have had more minutes than he has because he bloody should have. But I'm just saying that might be in the manager's thinking as to why he just doesn't even really go there because it's like, I can't rely on you. So what's the point in trying? I don't know. I'm just saying it can't always just be we don't like Arnie because we're not winning. Everybody wants him to be sacked. So any excuse to pile on, pile on. I'm trying my best to be as unbiased and as level-headed and as unemotional about it as I can. And I'm only human. Of course, I might lose track somewhere. But that's just what I'm trying to do in assessing this whole situation. And when I think about that scenario as an example, and then everyone's going, oh, why is Cody playing? Why is Cody playing? Why is Cody playing? Other than Chiesa, Cody is the only one who is a professional, right? And is a top-level senior pro. Yes, maybe Ngomowa could have played more, for sure. But he is only 17. So again, it's just one of them things where we have to try and be as level-headed as possible in the situation when we're getting angry about why this and why that and rare. So the thing I want to start with first is the Alisson Becker stuff, because he was the one who did the press conference with Slot. Big up everyone, by the way, who's jumping in. I see the numbers going up. Big up yourselves, people. I know this was spontaneous, so I appreciate you guys joining me. Much love, man. Make sure you smash that like button and don't forget, people, on the way in, Don't forget, Slot is a liar. Again, bro, I think all managers tell fibs. I think that's the difference because remember, even Klopp did that. So I think to call someone a liar, I know we say that word loosely, but liar is a very harsh accusation to throw at someone. So when I'm not emotional or angry about a situation, I will try my best to stay grounded. I don't know if it's fair to call him a liar. I think all managers tell fibs because sometimes the truth creates a headline you don't want. That's all. Even Klopp did it. The Kaiser, the granddaddy, even he did that. Do you get what I mean? So that's all I'm gonna say on that. But yeah, he sort of has told some fibs. He has. I hear it. He has. But you know what the crazy thing is as well, though. When I look at him when he's talking, he's very stoic. He's very like when I look like I don't. It's hard to believe he's lying. Like he'll look down the lens, he'll look the reporter in his eye, you know what I mean? He doesn't fiddle and look away and show like body language that you can see if someone is like nervous or whatever. He's very like, do you know what I mean? And then maybe he's learned that or it's just because he's professional. I don't know. But it is hard to watch Slot talk. And even if you don't like what he's saying, it's very difficult to believe he's lying. He looks right down the camera, he looks right into the journalist's eyes and he speaks and he doesn't stutter. He knows what he's saying. He like I don't know, man. I don't know. And by the way, at this point, I believe it probably would be best if Slot goes as well. By the way, because people keep saying that anything I'm saying about Mo that isn't propping Mo up means I'm sticking up for Slot. Again, you can have one without the other. This isn't about do I like Slot? It's got nothing to do with that. It's got absolutely nothing to do. Do I like Slot? Yes. Do I think Slot should be here anymore? No. I do think it's going downhill. It's going downhill fast, and it doesn't seem like he's going to be able to turn this around currently. It doesn't. I think he's a great manager, though. I do. I don't know what's going on. I don't have a clue. I've said this a million times, and it's going to be the last time I'm going to say it. I don't know what's going on at Liverpool. I don't know what's happened. I don't know how we got here. But I believe, based on what he did before he came to Liverpool and what he's done at Liverpool, I believe he's a good manager still. But what's interesting, actually, let me do these supers first, actually. Big up your damn selves to all the supers. Big up yourself, Bell. Says, I love your view in this situation. Well done, bro. I appreciate that, man. I really do. Big up yourself. And Akia, big up yourself. Says, big up Drift. Whatever happens, I just hope this time next year we are all in a much better place and chasing the treble or the quad or whatever. Too dark right now. I 100% agree with you. 100%. And big up your damn self for the super chat. I really, truly hope that this is a blip season, just like 2021 was. And remember 21-22? We chased the quad. I know we only got 2 of the 4, but I agree with you. I want it to be that type of situation 100%. Big up yourself. So what I want to do, guys, I want to bring that whole time you lot couldn't hear me, innit? Sure. Flipping now. My bad. I forgot that if hold on, let me find out which one it is. So it's these where is it? There you go. Apologies, guys. All that time I was talking and you look, I can't even remember what I said. What was I saying? I was saying big up 123 slot 123. When he was saying that he thinks that my theory will be right. And I'm guessing you're talking about the theory it's the ownership that are trying to get rid of Mo. Big up for that, bro. And what else was I saying? Apologies, guys. I cannot remember. I know I did touch on what Jamrot was saying about Gattuso. I'm sure I did about Gattuso would know if Chiesa's fit enough. But Jamrot, it's actually been Chiesa telling Gattuso he's not fit and asking him not to bring him. So like that's actually Chiesa himself, bro. That isn't even the manager. So yeah, that isn't even Gattuso. That's Chiesa himself saying that, like, don't take a squad space up with me. I don't feel fit enough. But yeah, I said a few other things. I'm not gonna remember. Apologies. That was weird. But yeah. Oh no, that's what it was. I was saying, I don't know if you lot agree with me or not, but Mo, for me, Ali is one of the best professionals in the game. As a person, he seems tremendous as a person. He's a God-fearing man. He's honest. He speaks well. He speaks from the heart. I'm going to be honest with you. I would be very, very shocked if Ali would lie. That's one thing I'll say. If you're going to have a conversation with Ali, I think that what Ali is going to tell you is probably more believable than what a lot of everybody else is going to tell you. That's just me. I don't know if you lot think I'm putting too much of a high praise for Ali or if you lot agree with me or not, but Ali is the type of guy I would go to if I want the truth. And that's just obviously, that's just what it feels like. So whenever he's doing a press conference or if he's having an interview, I'm tuned in. I love listening to Alisson talk because I believe him. And I think he just talks with so much grace. But plus, I just love him anyway, right? So when he talks, I listen. And I'm going to be honest with you. What he's saying, I think it kind of is very interesting. Very interesting. We didn't speak about this at all yesterday. So yeah, a big up Jamrock, just on the Chiesa stuff. I thought Chiesa did that because he wanted to stay and fight for his spot. No, that's part of it, bro. That is part of it. But today the journalist said that Chiesa has actually told Gattuso on more than one occasion, I'm not fit enough to represent my country. Because remember, he's a very proud Italian as well. He's won with Italy. I'm guessing he's thinking there's no point me going if I'm not going to be able to perform at my best. Let me try and get my form up at club level first. And plus, I do believe he does love being at Liverpool, so it probably does have a part to play with it, bro. So yeah, I think it's a combination of both. Yeah, this is what I'm saying, man. Ali, man. So here's what's crazy, guys. So apologies, I can't zoom in a little bit more as well. I've got a new mouse and I keep forgetting to open it out of the box because my roller's not working. I can only zoom in with my roller. So apologies, but I'm gonna read out some parts. So Ali, right? When Ali was asked about this whole situation, it's funny. So I've got the transcript here. So let me find the part. Right. So he was asked, how together is the dressing room? As I said, as good as we can be. I think all the players are going to have different thoughts about the situation, and that's okay. But we know the challenges we are facing at this moment. Not performing well, not having good results. It's been that's been difficult enough for us. There are big challenges for us to try to change the situation, to try to play better, to be more consistent in the games. So it doesn't matter how much or how we feel personally, but we are going to give a proper reaction. We want to give a proper reaction to it tomorrow, obviously talking about today's game, to the situation and having due respect to Inter Milan, trying to win the game and to deserve it by playing well. So obviously the dressing room is a little bit split. I guess they are having their conversations. Like always, they're humans. Of course they're going to. But yeah, he was also then asked about when Mo said about being thrown under the bus. He said, I think the manager was really wise in his answer, and I agree with him. I don't know what that means. Maybe you have to ask Mo what that means. That suggests to me that they haven't really had a conversation about what Mo means, or Ali is smart enough to know, I want Mo to answer this question. It doesn't matter whether I know the answer or not. That's not my place to tell you. If Mo wants to tell everyone, Mo can tell everyone. Because what Slot said was, I actually don't know who he's talking about when he says thrown under the bus. So Ali's basically just said, you know, boom. I think what the manager said was right. And as I said, I think that's for one of two reasons. I would probably go along with I'd probably go along the lines of, I think he thinks it's more Mo's place to tell everyone what it means. That's what I believe. Ali is like, it ain't my place to tell you lot what he means. So I think that was a good answer, to be a very good professional and a friend to Mo. On whether Mo will play for the club again, I don't think anything. What I hope, yes, that he plays again for the club, but that's a personal situation. It's a situation between Mo and the club. We, as his teammates, as his friends, we hope the best thing happens for him. But as Liverpool FC players, we want the best thing for the club as well. So we want to win. So we want a win-win situation forever. Now, this is one of the key parts, guys, that I took away from this. I can't lie to you, because you know what that suggests to me, guys. Yeah. I'll be honest, and you guys might disagree with me. I'm here for the conversation. What this suggests to me, guys, yeah, is that Ali is looking at it and he's thinking, Mo is my boy and I love Mo, but Liverpool is always more important than an individual. And what is the best thing here is that everybody has the outcome they want, so there's no toxicity left, and we can get this done and we can move on the best way possible, whatever that may be. I love this answer because this is facts. This is what I didn't like about when Mo did this. It's causing a divide. It is causing a divide. It is making us do this Mo versus Slot, Mo versus Liverpool. We're supposed to be one. We don't want that. That is not what we want. We want everybody to be together. So I actually like the fact that Ali's like, I love Mo. That's my brother. But if Mo leaving is what everybody decides is the best thing, then so be it. If Mo staying is what everybody believes is the best thing, then so be it. And I'll be honest with you, that is a great way to put it. Because as we always say, and this is why I know that there's a lot of hypocrisy going on in the fan base right now, because there's so many people that love Mo, and rightly so. He is the king. Again, I hate that I have to keep reiterating that for the people who don't want to hear it, or the people who don't want to like you just because you said one negative thing about Mo. What I love about it is that it is about the club. And the hypocrisy is everybody always says when it's a player that isn't their favorite, the club is bigger than the individual. It's about Liverpool. It's not about such and such. That is what we always say all the time, right? All the time. But yet, when it comes to Mo, the people who love Mo don't want to make it. It's about the club. It's got to be about Mo and supporting Mo. Oh, so you're changing your tune. It's hypocrisy. And I love the fact that Ali is like, it is about what's best for Liverpool, not what's best for me. With Mo as my friend, no, it's what's best for Liverpool in general. I love this answer from Ali. What an like I love Alisson, man. That guy is just the personification of excellence, not just as a man off the field, but on the field. He's the best goalie in the world, and he has been for about 6 or 7 years. He is just. I don't. Life without Alisson is going to be difficult, man. I don't even want to fathom it. I'm scared this is the last year we have him at the club. Yeah, man. I just fucking know, man. It's definitely going to be a sad day when Alisson leaves. On his relationship with Arne Slot himself, he says, yes, I have a good relationship with the manager. And he was very straightforward. He just looked the report in his eye and said, yeah, I have a very good relationship with the manager. My relationship is fine. But the other telling thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about, which is interesting, and I think this is the one that's going to stir up a little bit of a storm amongst the conversation we're going to have right now, on what gives the squad belief that Slot can turn things around, right? Here we go. So this is the part where I think the conversation is going to get a little interesting right now. Just a couple of supers have just come in. Big up yourselves. Big up Emmanuel. Says, this is why you are my all-time favorite. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, Emmanuel. Keep being the level-headed supporter you always have been. This is why I told you to watch the Carragher video. Yeah, big up yourself, Emmanuel, man. I appreciate that, my bro. I try my best. Kia says, I hope everyone gets what they want. Mo wants to stay and play. Arne Slot is not what's best for Liverpool. You agree as well, Jeff? At the moment, yeah. At the moment, I definitely think I would be picking Mo over Slot. I agree with you. If we're going to do the which one should stay, yeah, 100%. I don't want Mo to leave. And if Mo leaves at the back, I'm going to be devastated. How can a legend of Mo's level, we're talking about possibly top 5 Liverpool player of all time. Of all time. Obviously, that conversation's for another day. You because you've got to throw in Virgil, you've got to throw in Ali, you've got to throw in King Kenny, you've got who probably is the best. You've got to throw in Gerrard, who's arguably the best, if not Kenny. You've got to throw in John Barnes. You've got to throw in Alan Hansen. That we got so many legends. It isn't an easy conversation. But Salah is right at the top of that list. And if he goes through the back door in this negative way, this is going to be the most messed up thing ever. It's going to leave a sour taste in everyone's mouth. It's going to be fucked. It's going to be depressing. It's going to be upsetting. I hate the idea of this. I hate the idea. And how did we get here? How did we get here, man? Like, it's crazy. Big up Jamrock. I don't like the casual racism charge from some fans. This is a fact. Big up yourself, Jamrock, for saying this. This is a fact. I can't lie, guys. This is one thing we can't do. We can't always say because you are being judgmental or you're being or you are critiquing a player of ethnicity, that it means that it is steeped in some form of racism, you know, especially if it's coming from a white person. Yes, we know the world is steeped in racism, guys. I'm sure everybody in the chat who is of some form of ethnicity outside of being European experiences it on a daily, weekly, monthly, yearly basis. It is the horrible reality of this fucked up world that we live in. Yeah, where we constantly know that we have to fight harder, work harder, do more, and face this prejudice and this bigotry on a constant, regular basis. We know this. That is just there, and we know it. Will it ever change? I doubt it. But it is not fair, and it is definitely like a bad thing to just always say it's racism if something happens. We can't do that, guys, until you get the evidence that it is coming from a racist place. Even if you have your speculation, and sometimes the speculation is right. That's the thing. Sometimes the speculation is right, but unless you have the proof or something comes out, and you know what? It will always come to light. Look at the Coop situation. We all knew it. We all knew it. We knew he hated Liverpool. We knew he was being biased. We knew he was a dodgy guy. We knew it. And maybe sometimes we did voice it wrongly. Maybe I even did. So maybe I'm being a bit of a hypocrite. But at the end of the day, we had no proof. So we didn't double down on it. We're just like, look, this is how I feel. You know what I mean? But we weren't claiming racism. We were claiming bias, which is different because that's not even necessarily an accusation that I think is that bad to label someone with. I think you're biased towards my club. The things you say and the things you do, I don't think you like my club. That's just football, innit? You know what I mean? So that's not even a big deal to like have that conversation. That's football general conversation. But look, it came to the light. Look what the guy is. Look how he acted. You know what I mean? Look how he acted. It's crazy. So for me, Jamrock's hit the nail on the head. It cannot be casual racism claims unless we know. It can't be. It can't be. So please, guys, let's do our best not to do that. You know what, K-Mac? I'm gonna be wrapping up the show in around half an hour, but you know what, my bro? Let me send you the link. Where you at? Why is my phone playing silly buggers? You know what, K-Mac, do me a favor, my bro. Message me. I'm gonna reset my phone. I think something's going on with my phone. Message me so you just go to the top of my list, bro, and then I'll send you the link, bro. Yeah, my phone's just resetting now, bro. Big up. Yeah, so this is the part that is very interesting, guys. So let's dive into this one. And again, this is on whether the squad believes Slot can turn this around. Well, the Premier League last season, before Arnie came in, everybody talks about the huge challenge that it is being a substitute for Jurgen Klopp. It looks like now everyone takes that for granted, what we achieved last season. Facts. It should not be taken for granted. That's enough. That should be enough. We believe in his knowledge. We believe in his style of playing, that he is capable of helping us turn this around. I believe it is not only about ourselves, but about the situation with the club as well. They trust him. So it's not only his responsibility as a player. I share the responsibility with him to turn this situation around. Of course, he's responsible for the way the team plays, but the players know that they are responsible for the situation. We take the responsibility, and we are the ones that take action. We are the ones that can change everything. We are trying. That doesn't make the situation easier, to know that we have a responsibility, to know that we need to take action. But we are trying to do that. We have the desire to change the situation. The manager has the desire to change it as well, and to be back on the winning track, playing the same good football that we were playing last season. Guys, I can't even lie to you. That is extremely, extremely telling. And again, he could be being professional and all that, but there's a part of me that believes Ali. And as I said before, I don't think Ali's the type of person who just says things. I don't think he's the type of person who lies. I just think he's being honest. And his judgment is somebody's judgment that I do take. And again, just to not be a conspiracy theorist, and because you got to remember as well, here's what a lot of people are doing. Anybody who says that they don't believe him, you're entitled to that. 100%. You're 100% entitled to that. But what you were doing is you're looking for confirmation bias, or you're being biased within yourself because it's not what you want to hear. As soon as you hear something you don't want to hear, you look for any reason to discredit it. And I'm not even saying any names, because I haven't even said, I'm not even looking at the chat to see if anyone agrees or disagrees. I'm just talking in generalities. Whenever this is what we do in football. If somebody says something that we don't like, oh, I reckon he's lying. Nah, it doesn't sound right. Right. If somebody says something we like, hey, look, there you go. Boom, told you. We all do it. So it's very unfair to do the conspiracy theory thing in this instance and be like, nah, Ali's not telling the truth, just because you don't believe it or you don't want to hear it. I believe the players are behind him. I believe Ali. Ali's not the type of person I'm going to say is a liar. I believe the players back him. I do. Because Ali just told us. And you know what I loved about what Ali said as well? Ali said that we as the players have to take responsibility. Why is it all on the manager? Why is everybody blaming the manager? And I've been trying to say this the whole time when everybody keeps piling on the manager. And again, yeah, he's been terrible this season. It probably is best if he goes now and we get a fresh voice with new ideas. But I still believe that he is a good manager. And if he could somehow turn it around, that would be better for the club than him leaving, because he's already here. He already knows the club. And he earned that right by winning us the league. I love the fact that Ali said people are taking for granted what happened last season. It is crazy how quick so many people have discredited Slot winning the league because now they want him to go. Do you know, winning the league is so difficult, guys. We've only done it twice in 31 years. That is how hard it is to win the league. Arsenal have only won the Premier League 3 times in 31 years. I think Chelsea won it 5. City have won it 7. And then I think the rest is Man United, right? If I'm not mistaken. Obviously, I'm just trying to do off the top of the head quick maths. Obviously, you got the Leicester, Blackburn one or whatever. It is really difficult to win the Premier League. We've only done it twice in 31 years or in 32 years. We've only done it twice. And we do it, and people are discrediting that. It's crazy. I don't care how you feel about Slot at the moment. Nah, what happened last season doesn't matter. Of course it does. It's crazy. I don't know, man. It's crazy. Big up Ali, though, man. Big up Ali for what he said. I do believe what Ali's saying. And I personally think the players are torn. And this is why I'm going to come to you guys. I think the players are torn. I think the players really don't know whose side to be on or where to stand. Like, it puts a lot of the players in a really awkward situation. You know what I mean? I think it does. I think it puts a lot of the players in a very awkward situation right now. Big up Shimron. Big up Shimron. It's been a minute, bro. Says bad management got us here, Drift. It's effed up. Yeah, a part of it is definitely bad management for sure. He's definitely not blameless. He's definitely not blameless. 100%. Without a doubt. You know what? FM Talks, this is big facts. Tonight will tell us a lot. If we go out there today and we perform, then what Ali's saying is true. And I'm not saying a bad performance means what Ali's saying is wrong, but you're bang on the money, FM Talks. If they go out today and we see effort and desire, even if we don't win the game, but we play all right and you can see the players are on it, then it even more proves Ali is right, because Mo will not be there and the players will be trying. And they'll be playing hard, and they'll be realizing, as Ali said before, let's put Slot and Mo to one side. This is about Liverpool. That's him considering us, guys. That's him thinking about us. Like, forget Slot, forget Salah. Those guys will go. We won't. We'll be here forever, God's willing, until we pass away. Hopefully, I've got another 40, 50 years of being a Liverpool fan, and these lot won't be here for that time. So it will be one of them scenarios where everything is more important than those two individuals in the long, in the long term. And that's why Ali said, it's about Liverpool. So I want these players to play for Liverpool. Even if we do get rid of Slot, play for Liverpool. Remember the badge you have on your chest. Remember what that represents. That represents the biggest club in the entire country. And in world football, if you can name me 5 clubs bigger than Liverpool, I'll give you a tenner. And I don't mean you just start naming names and you're just saying things for the sake of it. Truly name me 5 clubs bigger than Liverpool in world football, and I'll give you a tenner. Because there aren't. Because Liverpool are top 5 in the world. We are the shit. When you put on that shirt, it is a privilege. When you have a contract, when you get to play, when you get to wear that fucking red shirt with that liver bird on it, you are one of the most privileged individuals on the planet. Play for the club, play for the badge, play for us fans. Forget whether you're slot in or out, whether Mo's your best friend or not. That is irrelevant. Play for the club. And that's what I want to see. So I'm going to take Ali's word for it. And, you know what I mean? Let's hope and pray. So I'm just checking if K-Mac did message me. Hold on. Oh, no, K-Mac still didn't message me. K-Mac, you've got my number, K-Mac, right? Hold on. My phone's reset now. Hold on. Why can't I find you in my... Hold on. Apologies, guys. I'm just trying to get K-Mac the link. If K-Mac's still in the chat, by the way. Why does it always do this when you're live and the search bar stops working? Do you know what? Let me stop fucking about with this. Apologies, guys. I'm going to post the link in the chat. Guys, this is only for K-Mac. I know, obviously, everybody will want to jump in, but I'm only posting this for K-Mac, guys. Let me just put it in the chat. because for some reason K-Mac's number isn't coming up in my phone, even though I know I have K-Mac's number because we've spoke many a time. So, K-Mac, there's the link in the chat, my bro. So yeah, I believe Ali, man. I do. Again, I'm not sure what you lot think, but one thing I will say though is, and this is to get back to like the part 2 of what we're talking about before, I truly do hate the fact, I hate the fact that Mo is being treated the way he is. I think it's fucking disgusting how Mo's being treated. I really do. I don't like it one bit. I really don't. Big up yourself, G.
Mate, I lost all my numbers. I'm going to give you mine in the chat now, right? Not the main chat.
Yeah. No, but we've got each other's number. We've spoke before.
Yeah,
though.
I know, but I've lost your number.
I don't know why your number's not coming. I know why. I've got a new phone. I'm an idiot.
Yeah, no, me too.
I've got a new phone. Yeah, it's just making sense. It's just coming to me now. Yeah, I've got a new phone. That's why I haven't downloaded all my contacts from Google. Makes sense now. Jai says most mistake was washing the dirty linen in public. Yep. I mean I agree with that.
Yeah, I agree with that as well.
And Reds 2308 says Slot has been terrible and the players have not done any better. Both need to look in the mirror. All parties have to hold themselves accountable. That is big facts. It is everybody's fault.
And the board. And the board.
Oh, 100%.
And the board. Not getting some of the other signings was a big mistake. Like, you didn't get your other defender. Like, look where we are. We've suffered under Klopp because of that.
Facts, 100%. So I mean, where do you stand on this, bro? With the whole situation, just everything in general, how we felt before. Now we've got a lot more details. Now we can understand why Mo is upset. Now we've heard from some of the players, with some of the managers. Like, how do you just feel about the situation in general now?
So at first, like my hair was on fire. Like, literally at first, my hair was on fire because Mo's my guy. Like, nothing touches. Like, you know what I mean? In the cold light of day, like, he shouldn't have gone for the club. Like, the club stuff is just, you're never going to win. Like, that's player power. You're never going to win that fight. And I can understand, like, if you've lost your relationship with the manager, then yes, say it. Like, it looks like a lot of players might have lost their relationship with the manager, especially Chiesa. So we all understand that. Like, if the club's failing on a level because we haven't been performing or things haven't been going right behind the scenes, then maybe talk about that. But you brought out being someone wants you out the club, which isn't Slot, by the way. So you made that clear. And you kind of then said that I have earned my place. Like, everybody's got to earn their place.
He literally contradicted himself in the same. He contradicted himself in the same sentence, didn't he?
And I don't think
you don't came out. I think he did is, I think he said how he felt, but he's smart enough to realize what it sounds like when he's saying it out loud. So then he kind of, like, you know what I mean? Because to say I shouldn't have to fight for my place, but then say I'm not better than anyone is a literal contradiction if ever there was one.
It is.
Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I just think he was angry. I just think Mo was angry.
There's a couple more things that I wanted to mention though as well, because, like, I genuinely feel like Mo's been let down. Like, every single media outlet over the last 3 months has been on his case. Like, there isn't a show on TalkSport that doesn't say that Mo's the reason why we're shit. Like, that's just ridiculous.
Bro, they love shitting on Liverpool.
That is ridiculous though. And it's like Sky Sports, it's BBC, it's Jamie. Like, Mo hasn't said anything about Jamie Carragher apart from, well, listen to Jamie Carragher because he's probably going to talk about this. Well, guess what? Jamie Carragher did an 8-minute rant about it. That's longer than Mo spoke about Jamie Carragher. Jamie went personal. Like, and look, at the end of the day, I just think Mo's kind of seen the writing on the wall, and he's behind the scenes and he can see that things are falling apart. And maybe he's got a move lined up. Maybe his agent's been speaking to somebody. Maybe he's found out the club wants to sell him. Like, I don't know. But there's something that we don't know. Have you seen the Lovren tweet?
I saw that he did a heart tweet a couple of days
Oh,
ago.
no. Do you want me to send you it?
Yeah. If you can bring up on your end, I can bring it
Yeah,
back
this
in.
is wild, mate. This is wild from Lovren.
I mean, Lovren is his best friend, right?
I know,
So
mate. This really makes me think that there's something going on that we just don't know about. I've just put it in the...
Yeah, let's bring this up.
Okay, the only way to deal with injustice is to fight with all our strength. That's from Lovren. Then he's replied back saying, you have no clue what's going on behind doors. Stay in your territory with your keyboard and support the wrong side. That looks like something that we don't know about.
And who is that JB person?
No, that's to JB.
Yes, I'm saying so. Who? Because I'm
So
guessing
this
the
guy's
JB
obviously talks some shit.
Is it just a random
and
person?
Lovren's gone back to him saying, support the wrong side. Like, so this is Lovren saying, you're either with Mo or you. Like, I don't know, but Lovren's Mo's best mate. Like, we know that.
I was going to say there's definitely going to be some bias in this, though, right? Because Lovren, A, is only going to hear what Mo's telling him because he's not at the club anymore, and B, that's his brother, so he's definitely going to back Mo over anything. So it could be a little, but that's interesting, though.
But then you've got the Indy Cala bomber from last night.
Crazy.
Which is Mo's agent found out that the club are trying to sell him in January.
Yeah.
And that's why Mo did the interview. And I'm like, what?
That's the part that I'm in agreement with Mo on. Like, if they're trying to do a dirty one and sell Mo behind,
they're trying to do a Steve McManaman.
So messed
they're trying to do a McManaman, then that only ends one way, and it's so sad.
And the thing is, it can only, I don't know how you feel, Mac, but it can only be from a place of finance. So they're not putting any emotion or any feelings or any loyalty to Mo in it at all. They're just thinking, you're a depreciating asset that we can now get money for, that we couldn't last year because you were free, but now you're not free anymore. So now we can get money for you. We're going to cash in.
You can't do that to a legend.
This is what I'm saying. You can't.
You can't do that to a guy that basically this season we've got the £500 million window because Mo got us.
Did what he did.
To where we are. So the £500 million players will want to come to Liverpool to play with Mo. Like you can't just throw that away.
So that's why I've been asking the question, at what point do we start looking at this ownership? Because they can't get away with treating Mo like that.
No.
Like, it is disgraceful to treat Mo this way. I can't believe it's even happening.
I'll be straight up. I'm proper biased on Mo. Like, Mo shouldn't have done some of the things he said. Like, that's true. But that doesn't mean you just completely throw him away. Like, he hasn't achieved anything for Liverpool, and he can just be dispendable. Like, for me, the way Mo goes out for me is the whole stadium's full of fans. There's red carpet rolling right out the door to his statue.
Yep.
We're all cheering him to his statue, and then he walks off and gets the keys to the city and walks down any street in Liverpool, and it's packed with people clapping for him.
Yep. Never has to pay for another drink or another meal in the city ever again.
No other way. Like, that is how 100%. It goes for me with Mo. Like,
100%. Because most of the legends at this club are prior to the Premier League. So we're talking about the Premier League. He's arguably the greatest Liverpool player of all time.
Out the back door, like, while the AFCON's on. Are you kidding me? Like, no.
He won't even come back.
Do this.
He won't even come back.
You can't do this.
If they sell him during the AFCON, that means he doesn't even come back to the club ever again.
I've never, I've never said. I mean, I've never been an FSG out, but I'm an FSG out. I'm an FSG out now on this.
Oh, okay. This is the turning point.
Like, this is the one. This is the one that gets me. Like, I can't deal with that. Okay, yeah. Mo said a few things that are a little bit. Okay, just ban him. Just ban him for the game, which is in Europe now, and maybe fine him. But then he's off to the AFCON. All's forgotten. He comes back. But if you're trying to sell him behind his back, like, Jesus Christ, like, you get what you deserve, and the fans should be pissed.
They should be crazy.
But Mo isn't the reason why we're crap this season. Like, I'm sorry. Like, Mo isn't the central defense. Mo is not the defensive midfield. Like, Mo isn't the setup which leaves us wide open in games. And the weird thing is, the games we haven't played Mo in, we haven't played a right winger in that position. It's just grass. So it's like you're sat on the bench as Mo, and you're going, hang on a minute. I understand I've been dropped, okay, but you're not even playing a right winger. So do I ever come back?
But that, do you know what, Mac? That's the part where I believe the ownership have told Slot to do it. I do. I believe, because not only are they trying to get rid of him behind his back, they also want him rattled so he goes.
And the media for the last couple of months has been grinding his gears as well. Yeah. So it's slowly building up for us to think, oh, hang on a minute, can we do better without Mo now? Like,
because
the mind control program.
I reckon, and again, we're just speculating. Right?
Yeah, we're just speculating.
Speculation right here, guys. Yeah. This is no facts. It's just me and Mac's opinions.
They're just chatting.
This is what I think happened. I think Slot legit dropped Mo for the West Ham game. I think he wanted stability. 100%. It was away from home, and Mo deserved to be dropped. Let's get that right. Mo deserved to be dropped. Let's not keep talking about Ibu and Gakpo.
No, I've said it. Like, people have come at me in the chat, like saying, "Oh, you're Mo." I'm like, no. I've said he deserved to be dropped for some games because we've been bad. Players need to drop him when they're bad. I agree with that.
Facts. And then he went with a more structured team defensively, and we got a result. We beat West Ham 2-0. And
stop the bleeding.
And every time we've won a game this season, I've noticed everybody's really quick to downplay it, which I think is bad. Just because you don't like Slot, it's not fair. We beat Villa. Oh, it's because they played into our hands. No credit for Slot. We beat West Ham. Oh, it's because they're crap. Like,
we played more defensively. We played better football, more structured.
Yeah, made it tighter. Look how good Villa are. And West Ham was on a 3-game unbeaten streak that involved a win over Newcastle.
I thought we'd lose. I thought we'd lose both. I thought we'd lose both games. Yeah.
So what I believe he did is he started the Sunderland game the way he won the West Ham game, because it makes sense. That's what a good manager does. Why change something that's working? But I reckon when he brought Mo on at half-time, I reckon that's when the hierarchy went to Slot. Stop playing Mo. And Slot was probably like, what? Stop playing him. We're going to sell him. We've been thinking about it. We saw what happened in the game. We're going to sell him. And then I reckon they've made Slot not play Mo for the last game. And again, against Leeds. This is just a pure speculation. And that's why I think Leeds is where Mo's crashed out, because he's got word between games that the club want to get rid of him. And that's why he's been dropped. And now he just feels like everybody is a backstabber. You know what I mean? The manager, the club, like that. And that's just me trying to make an educated guess based on.
And you look at the interview as well, because the interview has Carragher in it. It has Harry Kane, which is 100% fair, by the way.
But
you can go and look at all the clips. Harry Kane always got off with it. Oh no, don't worry, he'll score. But if Mo doesn't score for about 3 or 4 games, it's the end of the world.
Yeah.
And Mo, like, at the end of the day, like, the club have not protected him at all from the amount of like agenda against him. It's unreal. And you think they would. Like, you think they would, which makes me think that you are right. Like, something's going on behind the scenes to push him out the door. But
here's the crazy thing. So let me ask you all a question. Now, obviously, I'm asking you, Mac, but the chat as well. If they did the shiny new toy thing, how much of an uproar would there be? Because we're fickle. Fans are fickle. So so let me ask you, Mac, and obviously chat, let me know as well. If Mo leaves in for however he leaves, if he leaves in January and the club buys Semenyo, Gehi, and Olise and go, this is the reason we sold Mo. We're fickle as fans. Can you imagine there being a fallout, or do you think everybody would be like, oh, and get happy, and it would kind of give the ownership a bligh? Like, what do you think?
Okay, so I actually spoke to my wife's dad about this about half an hour ago, and it was when he signed the new contract. Yeah, if they'd have turned around and said to him, and look, Mo's a guy that would agree to stuff, and he would understand things. He's not this megalomaniac. He's just not that guy. But if he turned around and said to him, Mo, we're giving you a 2-year extension. Yeah, next year. Yeah, we're going to look to sell you in the summer, and we're going to buy the replacement for you. and you give him a year to play. And it's like, get another title under your belt, yeah, with Liverpool. And then we have our new right winger to come in to replace you. Like, he'd have been okay with that because he would have been 34 going on 35. Like, he would understand that life goes on from Mo Salah, and we've given you a 2-year extension on 400 grand a week, and we get all these players in, and then we're going to win a title, and then we're going to replace you. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that as a fan because we all know that Liverpool FC can't be Salah FC for the rest of eternity. It can't. But
so you think the backstabbing is the halfway through part? So he's like, right, you said I had all year, and now you're doing it halfway.
That's not on.
Yeah, that's interesting. I've never thought about it from that point
of view. I could deal with that, and Mo could deal with that, and probably everyone else could deal with that. But now you're having right now in the middle of the season when we're absolutely garbage, you're now having a LFC versus a Salah FC debate.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you this right now. I've got to go from a teammate, sorry, but I'll tell you this now. If you go and have a look on Liverpool FC's Instagram post that they did this morning for the game tonight, every single comment says slot out or Salah in. Like it's now just gone like that. Like this did not need to happen. The club's made this happen by the looks of it. Just didn't need to happen. Like we don't need to be slot in Salah out or slot out Salah in or whatever. It doesn't need to be like that.
Just before you go, bro, Jam was asking you this question. K-Mac, explain how trying to make a secret deal behind Mo's back to Saudi club, predominantly Muslim, stays secret with the contacts Mo and Remy have.
Exactly. If that's happened, then it's a dumb move, isn't it, mate?
That would be an impossible thing to keep secret.
I didn't say it. I'm not Indy Cala. But he's been pretty good.
Yeah, that's a mad one.
I'm just reading the tea leaves, that's all.
Yeah, I hear it. But no, big up for jumping in quickly as well.
Yeah,
but I'm going to wrap up myself as well.
Mate.
Yeah, man, of course. And we'll link up more, man. I'm sure the discussions are going to be ongoing. I'm going to do another panel.
Have you got me back on here, though? Because if you haven't,
you know what? I've just got to download my Google contacts again. So you'll be in my Google contacts. But put it in a private chat now before you go, just in case, just to make it easier, bro. Yeah, just in case.
It's in there, mate. Yeah, right, I'll do that, buddy.
Yeah. All right, then, bro. Big up yourself, man.
Big up. Catch you later. Big up the chat. Hit the likes and subscribe if you haven't already. See you later.
Big up. But yeah, people, it's been a good show, man. I appreciate all of you guys for your contributions, all the super chats, especially. You guys already know how much I appreciate that, man. Big up yourselves, everyone. And yeah, man, it's crazy, guys. It's crazy. I don't know, man. That Lovren stuff, you can see he's hurting for his friend. Why? Where does this end, man? Where does this end? But yeah, we do have the game. That's another reason why I've got to wrap up the show early as well, guys, because obviously I've just got a few things to do before I'm back for the show. Make sure you lot are there tonight on Big Up for the Game. It's going to be a massive game. Big up yourself, Sammy. I see you in the building, brother. It's going to be a massive game. Massive game. I think we're going to come away with something. Call me delusional. Something's in the air. I don't think we're going to lose today. I hope it's not my famous last words, but I just got a good feeling that we're going to come away with a draw or a win today. The players listening to Ali, I just hope these men are just up for it. We're rallied. And we have talent. There's nothing wrong with this team in terms of the ability. We just got to fix whatever the stupidness is. But yeah, people, it's been an absolute pleasure having you again. Big up for all the super chats as well, man. Much appreciated. All the good interactions. If you're watching this afterwards, let me know in the comments what you think about what was spoken about. And we may even need a part 3. We really may. Make sure you put that notification on, guys, because on my channel, it's probably going to be a lot of spontaneity when I go live because I've got to fit it in between personal life and KOP-ISH. And obviously, you don't know KOP-ISH is my baby, so that will always be priority. So when it comes to my own channel, I only do stuff on my own channel once everything else is done. So it's a lot of spontaneity like this one. So I appreciate you guys even being here. So make sure you switch on that notification, and that way you will know. I know YouTube notifications doesn't work sometimes, which is really annoying, but put that on anyway. And yeah, I will be back ASAP. And the gaming is coming back soon as well, guys. Don't worry. The gaming will be coming back very, very soon as well. But yeah, people. And you know what, Yards, I did end up with the Samsung in the end. I had no choice, bro. I had no choice. I'm trying my best to like it. I've got to have it for 2 years now. So I'm trying my best to like. No, to be fair, the technology Samsung put in is brilliant. Their phones are brilliant for that wise. It's the interface. It's the operating system. I'm just so used to Sony, and everything on Samsung is the complete opposite of Sony. So it's almost like having to use my left hand over my right hand to write a letter, and it's like I'm right-handed, you know, or trying to use my left foot to kick a ball instead of my right foot. I'm never going to be able to score a goal as well. So I'm trying to get used to it. But people, oh yes, the redirect to Jamie. Big up yourself, brother Jay. I see. Yeah, hold on. Let me do that now. Guys. Stay right where you are to get redirected to Jay's channel. Hold on. Let me do that right now. Thanks for the reminder, actually. Someone who just reminded me in the chat. Big up for that. Let me do that redirect right now. Here we are. Right, let me. Hold on, it's not coming up. Hold on. Let me do a quick search. Okay, it's not on Jamie's channel itself because it's not coming up in my redirect. Hold on. He's live right now. Okay, let me get the redirect. There we go. Guys, you will be redirected straight over to Jay. So stay where you are, people. Stay right where you are. I appreciate you guys as well, man. Big up your damn selves every time. There you are. The redirect is on right now, people. So stay where you are and you will be redirected. But yeah, join us on Big Up for the Show and then the match reaction on Liverpool on YouTube afterwards. And again, I appreciate you all, man. Love. Hope you enjoyed that one. Let me know in the comments as well what you thought of the discussion. Until next time, people, big up your damn selves, and I'll catch you on the flip. Peace!